Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's near and dear to my heart: saving money. Now, I've talked a lot about getting out of debt and building wealth, but what about keeping that hard-earned money in your pocket once you're retired? That's what we're tackling today. We're taking a page from the playbook of those savvy retired boomers out there who've learned a thing or two about making their money stretch. These folks have figured out that retirement doesn't have to mean clipping coupons under a dim light bulb. No sir, they're living their best lives while being smart with their money. So, let's get right into it and uncover the top 6 things retired boomers have stopped buying to save money. Let's get started. First on the list is expensive clothing. For many, the allure of designer labels and high-end fashion is hard to resist. The glossy ads, the promise of exclusivity, and the sheer thrill of owning something luxurious can be quite tempting. Now, there's nothing wrong with looking your best, and feeling confident in what you wear is important. But it's also essential to consider the cost of maintaining such a wardrobe, especially when you're on a fixed income. Many retired boomers have realized that you don't need to spend a fortune on clothes to look good. In fact, they've discovered that style and savings can go hand in hand. By shopping smart, they can still dress fashionably without breaking the bank. They've traded in those high-end department store trips for more sensible options. Instead of splurging on the latest designer trends, they opt for more affordable and practical choices. We're talking outlet malls, discount retailers, and even thrift stores. These places offer a wide variety of stylish clothing at a fraction of the cost. Plus, the thrill of finding a great deal can be just as satisfying as buying something brand new. These savvy shoppers know how to sniff out a bargain, and they're not afraid to wait for a sale. Patience and persistence pay off when it comes to finding the best deals. They understand that quality doesn't always have to come with a hefty price tag. By carefully examining the materials and construction of clothing, they can ensure they're getting good value for their money. Remember folks, a $50 shirt and a $500 shirt both end up in the same washing machine. The key is to find pieces that are durable and versatile, so you can get the most wear out of them. It's about looking good and feeling good without busting your budget. When you feel confident in your clothes, it shows, regardless of the price tag. So take a cue from our retired friends and rethink that clothing budget. Consider setting a monthly or yearly limit on how much you spend on clothes and stick to it. This way you can enjoy shopping without the guilt of overspending. You might be surprised at how much you can save without sacrificing style. By being mindful of your purchases and prioritizing quality over brand names, you can build a wardrobe that makes you look and feel great, all while keeping your finances in check. Next up, let's talk about cars. Specifically, the kind of cars that won't break the bank or leave you with buyer's remorse. Now, I love a shiny new car as much as the next guy. The gleaming paint, the latest tech, and that intoxicating new car smell can be incredibly tempting. But let's face it, new cars lose value faster than you can say depreciation. The moment you drive that brand new vehicle off the lot, it starts to lose its value. In fact, it can depreciate by as much as 20% in the first year alone. Instead of buying brand new vehicles, many retired boomers are opting for used cars that are more affordable and still reliable. These cars have already taken the biggest depreciation hit, making them a smarter financial choice. Think about it. That new car smell fades fast, but those car payments, they stick around like a bad houseguest. Monthly payments, higher insurance premiums, and the constant worry of keeping that new car in pristine condition can be quite stressful. Our retired friends are choosing to put their money towards things they're passionate about, like travel or spending time with grandkids, instead of padding the pockets of car dealerships. They understand that life is about experiences and memories, not just material possessions. And you know what? They're driving around just fine in those used cars. These vehicles are often just as reliable and comfortable as new ones, without the hefty price tag. So before you sign your life away on a new car loan, consider the wisdom of our retired friends. They've learned that a car is just a means to get from point A to point B. It doesn't have to be brand new to be dependable or enjoyable. By choosing used cars, they're freeing up their finances for the things that truly matter in life. So take a page from their book and think twice before making that big purchase. You might find that a used car is not just a smart financial decision, but also a way to live a richer, more fulfilling life. Cable TV is another thing retired boomers are saying see ya later to. For decades, cable television was the go-to source for entertainment, news, and sports. It was a staple in many households, providing a wide array of channels and programs. But times have changed, and so have viewing habits. And honestly, can you blame them? The cost of cable has skyrocketed over the years, with many people paying for channels they never even watch. It's frustrating to see those high bills month after month, especially when there are more affordable alternatives available. With so many streaming options available these days, it's easy to cut the cord and save a bundle. Streaming services offer a variety of content that caters to different tastes and preferences. Whether you're into movies, TV shows, documentaries, or even live sports, there's something for everyone. Think about it. Why pay for hundreds of channels you never even watch when you can choose a streaming service that offers exactly what you want, when you want it? You have the freedom to pick and choose your subscriptions based on your interests, and you can cancel anytime without any hassle. Retired boomers are embracing streaming services like Netflix, which offers a vast library of movies, TV series, and original content. It's a great way to catch up on old favorites or discover new ones. Hulu, with its extensive collection of current and past TV shows, and Disney+, which is perfect for family-friendly content and nostalgic classics. These platforms provide endless entertainment options at a fraction of the cost of cable, and they're saving a pretty penny in the process. By switching to streaming services, retired boomers are able to cut down on their monthly expenses significantly. This extra savings can be used for other important things, like travel, hobbies, or even just enjoying a nice meal out. They're watching their favorite shows and movies without the burden of those outrageous cable bills. The convenience of streaming means they can watch what they want when they want, without being tied down to a rigid schedule. So, if you're still clinging to your cable subscription, take a page from the Retired Folks book and explore the world of streaming. It's a simple switch that can lead to big savings and a more enjoyable viewing experience. You might be surprised at how much you can save. Plus, with the flexibility and variety that streaming services offer, you might find that you enjoy your entertainment even more. So go ahead, cut the cord, and join the streaming revolution. Now, let's talk about food. Dining out frequently is another expense that retired boomers have cut back on. And you know what? They're not just saving money, they're often eating healthier too. Cooking at home is not only easier on the wallet, but it also gives you control over the ingredients and portion sizes. Retired boomers are rediscovering the joy of cooking and sharing meals with loved ones. They're planning their meals, shopping smart at the grocery store, and even packing their lunches instead of eating out. It's about making conscious choices that support both their health and their financial well-being. So, put down the takeout menus and dust off those cookbooks. Your wallet and your waistline will thank you. Let's face it, we live in a world obsessed with the latest and greatest gadgets. But retired boomers are a wise bunch, and they're not falling for the hype. They're resisting the urge to upgrade to every new smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch that hits the market. Instead, they're holding onto their devices for longer and only upgrading when absolutely necessary. They understand that those shiny new gadgets often come with a hefty price tag and quickly become outdated. It's about focusing on what you truly need and avoiding the temptation to keep up with the Joneses. So, the next time you're tempted by a gadget upgrade, ask yourself if you really need it, or if you're just caught up in the hype. Finally, let's talk about vacations. Now, everyone deserves a break, but retired boomers have figured out that you don't have to break the bank to have a memorable experience. They're choosing budget-friendly travel options like road trips, camping, or even staycations. Instead of jet-setting around the world, they're exploring local attractions, visiting nearby towns, and rediscovering the beauty in their own backyards. And you know what? They're making memories that are just as special, if not more so, than those expensive vacations. So before you book that luxury cruise, consider the alternatives. And there you have it. 6 things retired boomers no longer buy to save money. These folks have learned that living a financially secure and fulfilling retirement is about making conscious choices and prioritizing what truly matters. It's not about depriving yourself, but rather about being mindful of your spending and finding joy in the simpler things. Remember, you've worked hard your whole life. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor without stressing about money. So take a page from the playbook of these savvy retired boomers and start implementing these tips today. You'll be surprised at how much you can save and how much peace of mind it will bring you. See you next time.